Go ahead and hit the like button, man. So this is the truth about Big Meech, man. There's no lie. See, Blue Da Vinci already talked about it, man. Blue Da Vinci already talked about it, right? But people thought he was hating. They called him a hater, right? So now we got the phone call. We got the live jail phone call with Cuff. If you people still in support of Big Meech after this, man, something is wrong with you. You a rat as well. You a snitch as well. But the truth is, at the end of the day, all these dudes work for the government and work for the feds, work with the police. Why do you think certain rappers were performing at the presidential ball for Donald Trump? Why do you think certain people have gotten free, like a Kodak Black? Why do you think somebody like a Lil Wayne went to a Rikers Island and made it home safe? Like just unrealistic stuff. That stuff that won't happen to the average Joe. Like, come on, man. Like, be for real. Be for real, man. It's entertainment. It's meant to entertain you. You can't believe everything you see. And a lot of people won't have the same energy for YFN Lucci. They didn't have the same energy for Young Thug. They didn't have the same energy for Gunna. How is Gunna able to have sold out concerts, man? How was he able to come out? How was he able to come out and still get money and be good? But you people are questioning Big Meech. This is no defense or attack on him. The proof is in the pudding, man. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, my point is fans will be fans, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Because black folks want to be entertained. They're entangled into entertainment, and it's meant to entertain you. It's not meant to be real. It's not meant to be real. But black folks are so intertwined and so entangled in stuff that has nothing to do with them that they let this shit be a part of their everyday. This can never be a part of my everyday. Who cares? Who gives a hoot? But we gonna play this, man, and we gonna let the truth be exposed. Stop being a fan, man, and get right with God, because he's coming soon. Stop being a celebrity worshiper. Stop being an idol worshiper. Stop idol worshiping. So many people look up to this man. For what? For what? What do you look up to any man for? For what? Only man I look up to is God and Jesus Christ. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it, Blue's hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right, and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it is just let Dog speak for itself. So
I
I
won't be
want him to
sharing,
call
so
in, and
there you
this is
go.
him calling
You're
in during
welcome.
the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Hello, man. What's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flenory, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Cowins, known in the paperwork as C.
What does this man have to gain by saying that he is in there serving a 27-year sentence behind Big Meech? What does he have to gain from that? He has nothing to gain from that. That is not going to lessen his time or his sentence. Because people may say clout. Oh, Da Vinci again, he always wanted clout. He still want clout. Dude on the phone, just a clout chaser. It's not going to help his sentence. So why would they sit here and continue to lie on this man? Like, for real, man.
S1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Cowins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut.
Can't stand ads. I apologize, people.
Plain and simple.
Right. So
okay, so can you break down the story? Like, how do you know this? And how'd you come upon this information?
how do you know? How do you came upon this information though?
We were rewarded what's called a Frank hearing. It's based on a case called U.S. versus Frank. So I would implore your listeners to look the case up. And what a Frank hearing entails is that you're able to cross-examine your accusers, meaning government agents, meaning informants, and so on and so forth, just trial. So this was testified.
So pretty much, if you can't read the captions properly and you can't understand what he's saying, pretty much this information was discovered through cross-examination. Through his side, cross-examination of the accusers, pretty much. Just and just to make it simple for you. Like he said, government agents, government officials, police officials, anybody who was involved in that case, anybody who gave their opinion, signed anything, you know what I'm saying, took the stand against him, any of the accusers, the people accusing Cuff. This is how he got the information.
In court.
Period. Point blank.
Through trial.
This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut.
Y'all heard it. It's plain and simple.
I think people would ask the question of this, though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then, if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what they don't understand is that he never received the time cut because what came out was that she had an illicit sexual relationship with Special Agent Keith Cromer.
So she was screwing one of the agents. That's crazy. She's supposed to be Meech, shorty, chick, whatever you want to call her. And she ended up screwing one of the agents, man. So Big Meech ended up trying to set up, and Big Meech set up Cuff for no reason. He set up Cuff and still had to do time. That's crazy.
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent A.G. Handler. Remember that name, A.G. Handler. Y'all can look it up, do y'all research, what y'all got to do. That's the special agent she allegedly screwed.
The guy, as you should know, Blue, who wrote the BMF indictment, Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Special Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up. He was also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent. And then he retired. He retired after he got them 60 years.
Yeah, he retired, and then her handler became a brother by the name of Keith Cromer, Special Agent Keith Cromer, who was also fired behind this particular case. So Meech never received the time cut because, unbeknownst to a lot of people, it's against the law to have a sexual relationship or any personal relationship with a government informant.
Wow.
This how happened.
Agent screwed the informant. He was screwing her. That's why he didn't get a time cut.
Harvey. You can leave that up to question. How did Big Meech's personal assistant / the person that handles all this business / the person that owns BMF Entertainment to this day since 2008? So now she meets Special Agent Jack Harvey, and then she starts working for Special Agent Jack Harvey, but not for the Meech case. It was for a whole nother case first. It was for Terry White. But once that case went well, okay, and once that went past and Terry White got his 30 years, Special Agent Jack Harvey retired. But now she was ready to go do the case for Meech and help get Meech his time cut. So now when Meech came up, it was a new person that came on, and his name was what's his name again, big homie?
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer is the new special agent after Jack Harvey retired. Now he's her handler. And they engulfed in a personal relationship, sexual, however they called it in the court. And through that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable at that point.
I want to know why in the first place would Big Meech put his business in his thoughts' hands? Why? Like that's really a stupid move. That's a typical dude move, man. That's like, I grew up hearing about older dudes doing that stuff. When I was in my older teens, probably like 18, 19, going on in my early 20s, I used to hear dudes putting their cars in their baby mom name or their girlfriend name or putting their apartment in her name. Like, but the whole BMF and the way Blue Da Vinci is talking, he's not talking like Big Meech was screwing this chick. Like, she was just like his assistant. You know what I mean? Handle all this, his you know what I'm saying, his day-to-day activities and probably meetings and, you know what I'm saying, what an assistant does. Plan his day out for him. And he went ahead and put BMF, like, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? I just don't get that. That was a really, really stupid move. You know, women act off of emotions. Women don't use logic. He wasn't married to her. It's not like she was his wife or his baby mother. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
They had to throw that out. That's why Meech didn't get out. So now you pose the question of why is my big homie Cuff still in jail? And go ahead, Cuff. You can let them know why. How that happened.
From that conspiracy, they indicted me on 2 murder charges.
What?
Subsequently, I pled guilty to 2 gun charges in exchange for them dropping the murder charges.
Wow.
Now, how did they... Hold on, let me ask this for you.
How did they set you up?
Hold on, let me ask this for you right quick. How did they get you on something that was totally different from the case that Meech and them had you in a wiretap for?
Out of a totally different, nothing to do with the drug conspiracy, but they falsely accused it as being a part of the drug conspiracy. And then they brought about the gun charges as using the gun charges in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
This call is from a federal prison.
Okay, and did they hit you with a superseding indictment or just...
They superseded me.
So they came out of that case that y'all was in court for and hit you with a whole brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
Didn't have nothing to do. Yeah, it still had something to do with that. They still let the drug conspiracy stand between Tammy Cowins and myself.
Oh.
She started. That's the only way that they can continue to have jurisdiction. They had to leave the drug charges there.
Oh, see, I thought that they said, all right, well, this case is over, but we...
Pick up murder charges or gun charges unless it's tied to something. If it's not tied to anything, then the government don't have jurisdiction. So a carjacking has to be tied to something to have a gun charge of using a 924C, as I have, or 924J.
Oh, J.
You feel me? Discharging a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime that results in death.
Right.
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy, and how did all that come together where they were able to, put all that together?
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy so you could get caught up in it? How did that happen? So that means you got to go back to the movie.
Okay, so, well, let me take him back. So me and Tammy were working on the BMF movie. I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1. So
Tammy Cowins Cs1 had all Meech's life rights.
Right. And what year was that?
This chick Tammy had Meech's life rights. Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is extremely crazy. She was not his baby mother. She was not his wife. This man got a whole son out here working with 50, and you done put your life rights into this woman's hands? Nobody's supposed to feel sorry for this man.
This all the way back in 09.
You can't make this crap up.
Okay. So
we proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Legal business.
Right.
So, well, so let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was the initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target
That's
out
why
of
his
Cali.
name is in the paperwork.
Right. That's
Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Oh, Meech and Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Exactly. But when the government found out she was in contact with me, they switched the investigation toward me.
Bad work, my nigga. Bad work. It's just bad work.
Real talk. That is bad work. It's all bad work.
What's called third-party cooperation.
It's all bad work, man. When there's too many parties involved, of course it's going to be bad work. Too many parties involved, man. You got to keep your circle small. Just you and your lady. That's it. Not you, your homie. You got a female assistant. You got to care for these dudes, a care for that. That's going to be a downfall. Somebody's going to fold. You expect all those people to be loyal? It's common sense. This is why I don't fall for the entertainment. This is all entertainment for me. But not to the point where I said, oh, I looked up to Big Meech because of his story. He was a this, he was a that. No, never.
That's what we've been preaching because that's the dirty little secret.
He just, all right.
No, man.
Did she help set you up or anything like that?
Yeah, she set me up.
Bro, I broke all that down on our last interviews, bro. Listen, all right, let me explain to you what this lady did, man. She went to the police. All right, she went on a visit or something with Meech and got a play to run. Look, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. She left from up there talking to him and went to the police and said, look, I'm supposed to go do this and go do that and do this and do that. I told y'all we finna run the play. And they gave her the phones or whatever to hook up the wiretap. They gave her the hot phones to wiretap who she was talking to. And then she started communicating with everybody on this wiretap phone, bro.
This shit is like a movie, ain't it? It really is. It really is like a movie at the end of the day. All because you have people involved that shouldn't be involved. All because you put your all into a female assistant.
That's how she did it.
With Jack Harvey. Meech put him with Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Where can people find?
At the end of the day, bro, who cares? You know what? Who cares? We gotta stop this video right here. Who cares, man? Who cares? We don't care about the rest because all of these names become involved behind this one female. Behind Tammy. All behind Tammy Cowins. Is Tammy Cowins and this dude she slept with, that dude she slept with, this officer she's working with, this special officer she's working with, then all these other people she set up? Then everybody else gets set up, then other people get set up? Where's Tammy Cowins? She's somewhere chilling, cooling, right? Been sipping margaritas on the beach the whole time Big Meech been locked up. That's my point for this whole video. That's what I want you to take away from this video. Besides to stop idol worshiping, stop celebrity worshiping, stop worshiping men. Stop looking up to men and only look up to God and Jesus Christ. Besides that, my whole point is this is all behind a female. I told y'all in other videos, wars from decades, centuries ago. There's been plenty behind females. Sleeping with one king, then trying to fall in love with this other king. All behind females, man. When a female up and decides she wants to leave, she will leave. I just seen a clip that came up on YouTube called 1923. It's gonna be on the Paramount app or whatever. I was able to watch this. They broke down the whole season in one 30-minute video, and I watched it, man. And you know, the main character involved, he met this female he ended up falling in love with. She ended up leaving her classy boyfriend, man. She had an uppity, you know, dude who was like, Alexandria, like, you know what I'm saying? Because her name was Alexandria. He was one of those that talk like that. And she ended up leaving dude for the rugged thuggish dude who was a gangster, known for killing men with his bare hands. When women up and decide they want to leave or be with somebody else, they do it. That's why you don't never put your all into a female, let alone an assistant. Crazy, man. It's just crazy. So that's what I want you to take away from this video. It's all behind Tammy Cowins. The other names and the other parties get involved, all behind her. All because Big Meech put his everything into her. I don't know why. He had to be, at the end of the day, I feel like he had to be scoring her. She had to be giving him some mean top or something. She had full control over this man. This man literally put his life in her hands. We already went through that in this video. We already went through it, man. Hopefully I don't get a copyright, man. I see the Cam Capone news up there in the corner. Hopefully YouTube let me get this video up and I still get some monetization from it, man. Y'all let me know if y'all like more videos like this where I got y'all, I mean, in a room with me, sitting next to me. Or obviously I could definitely zoom in and make the videos a little bit more different. And I could just be on the background, man. Y'all let me know if y'all like looking at the room or whatever, or what y'all prefer, all right? I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and love.